Yes, so hello guys, welcome back to another edition of Sports Update Ghana. My name is Joseph Adamafio, and coming up in this edition, head coach of Ghana's senior national team, the Black Stars, Chris Hughton, is expected to name Ghana's squad to face the Central African Republic in the 2023 AFCON qualifiers scheduled for September 7th. And well, I'm here to bring you up to speed on when Coach Chris Hughton will be naming Ghana's squad to face the Central African Republic. Before we get into it though, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. And a reminder that this video is brought to you by Sparkle Ghana Collection. So if you want any sneakers, be it Nike, Adidas, Reebok, well, just head on to Sparkle Ghana on Facebook as well as Instagram, or better still, call them on 054-551-2033 and they'll hook you up with the latest sneakers in town. So let's get right into it. And ahead of Ghana's all-important AFCON qualifier against the Central African Republic, well, head coach of Ghana's senior national team, Chris Hughton, is expected to name Ghana's squad in the coming days. Well, Coach Chris Hughton has been in Europe for the past few weekends and has been monitoring Black Stars players. Well, we saw him in France, where he monitored some Black Stars players, the likes of Gideon Mensah, as well as Nicolas Opoku, as well as many other players. He monitored their performance over there. And well, George Watson was also seen in England, also monitoring some Black Stars players. So the Black Stars technical team have been doing some monitoring, and they're expected to finalize their preparations to name Ghana's squad for the game against the Central African Republic. Well, what we are told is that we should expect some surprises in this kind of squad that the Black Stars coach will be naming, because it looks like they've been able to get new players that they'll be naming in Ghana's squad to face the Central African Republic. That is our last game in the 2023 AFCON qualifiers. I'll come to that and explain how important that particular match is for us. But it appears that the latest injuries among the Black Stars players is one of the reasons that has delayed the naming of Coach Chris Hughton's squad to face the Central African Republic. Well, I know by now some of you know that Abdul Saleh Samet is injured, and he got injured over the weekend in RC Lens's defeat to PSG. He played 45 minutes in the first half, then later on, after the break, well, Abdul Saleh Samet did not return to the pitch due to injury. Well, these are some of the reasons why the Black Stars coach, that is Chris Hughton, has delayed with the naming of Ghana's squad to face the Central African Republic. So from what we've gathered so far, Coach Chris Hughton's squad for Ghana's game against the Central African Republic will be made available to the public by Friday, September 1st. Yes, Friday, September 1st. We expect the Black Star squad to be out. Players will be there and the players will not be there. All the surprises, well, it will all unfold on Friday. If not Friday, maybe Thursday, August 31st. But the players who have been invited so far know themselves, and they've gotten the invitation to the Black Stars camp, and the Black Stars are expected to start camping by Monday. Yes, right after they play their games over the weekend in Europe. The players who have been invited are expected to fly to Ghana on Monday. And well, the Black Stars squad will be made available right after the Ghana Football Association's Black Stars Management Committee have approved of Coach Chris Hughton's squad for the game against the Central African Republic. With all things being equal, by the end of this week, hopefully by Friday, Coach Chris Hughton is expected to name Ghana's squad for the game against the Central African Republic. That will be in the first 2 or 3 days in September. Then from Monday, that is when the Black Stars players are expected to be arriving in Ghana for the game that we played at the Babara Kumasi Sports Stadium. It's going to be played on September 7th, and it's going to be a weekday on Thursday. So yes, the last time the Black Stars played was on a weekday as well in Babayara. Yes, it was a Thursday. I remember our game against Angola. It was quite a nice game as Antoine Semenyo scored in that particular game, and I was really delighted with that match. And it's going to be on another Thursday again, and I hope that it goes really well. But the Black Stars coaches, it appears that they are making some finishing touches to the squad that they'll be naming, because they have to name a very, very good squad to go and face the Central African Republic. The Black Stars have not played like an entertaining football in the whole of 2023. We played Angola in a home and away fixture. We also went ahead to play Madagascar in another match, which was our third match of the year, and it wasn't entertaining. So the Black Stars are expected to play some entertaining football, and coach Chris Hughton and his men should name the right players for the match. So now let's talk about how important Ghana's game against the Central African Republic is to the Black Stars as they seek to qualify for the 2023 AFCON in Ivory Coast. Well, the Black Stars are currently top of the table in Group E of the 2023 AFCON qualifiers. Well, the Black Stars have 9 points after playing 5 matches in the AFCON qualifiers. Well, we so far won 2 games, we've drawn 3, and we've not lost a game. That is how we've performed, and currently the Black Stars top the group with 9 points. Second on the table is Angola with 8 points. Then the Central African Republic, who will be facing in our final game, are third with 7 points. Then Madagascar are fourth with just 2 points in the Group E of the AFCON qualifiers. Now, this is the tricky thing. Now, Ghana has 9, Angola has 7, Central African Republic has 7. So, if we get a draw in a game against Central African Republic, we will automatically qualify for the 2023 AFCON. But if we lose, then it means that, well, we are likely to be out. But that will depend on what happens in the game between Angola versus Madagascar. A draw will send us through to the 2023 AFCON, which will be hosted in Ivory Coast, or hopefully which we believe that the Black Stars will beat Central African Republic on any day. Well, we expect the team to beat the Central African Republic so that we get 12 points to qualify to the 2023 AFCON tournament. So yes, in the coming days, Coach Chris Hughton is expected to name Ghana's squad to face the Central African Republic, and well, we are expecting the coach to name good players, not just players that, well, are from the GFA or anything, but we expect the team to be full of players who merit call up, and well, not players who just want to come and be in the national team so that they'll get opportunities to get transfer moves and all that. And well, there will be no need to bring on a player to come and advertise him to go and get a club, because the transfer window would have been shut by then. Well, that's how we wrap up here on Sports Updates Ghana on Coach Chris Hughton expected to name Ghana's squad for the game against the Central African Republic. Hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next one. Please do subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. See you in the next one. I'm out.